Howdy, I'm Gary, Dillon Precision's Human Manual, here to bring you some tech tips on the RL1100 progressive reloading machine. The primer is seated by the action of this rod pushing down on a tappet in the frame, pushing this end of the rocker down, which pushes this end of the rocker up, pushing the primer seating punch up through the primer slide to push the primer into the primer pocket. As you can see, when you pull the handle down, this end of the rocker is down, exposing the bottom of the tappet. Punch is pushed up. So this does need a little bit of maintenance. You do need to grease it on occasion. And more importantly, you want to know that the rocker itself is not bilaterally symmetrical. Each end is different shape, and you do not want to put it in backwards. And for purposes of clarity, I've already removed the swage rod from the machine, just so you can see everything in here easier. Okay, you're going to use a 3/16 hex key wrench. Unscrew this rocker bolt. And when you do this, the primer seating punch and the tappet are both going to fall out, so you'll want to capture them. Now, notice this rocker is, like I said, not the same at either end. The end with the hole always goes towards the operator. The end that doesn't have the hole goes towards the rear of the machine. It's well lubricated. You want to lubricate these humps as well as lubricating the hole that the bolt goes into. While you're at it, let's go ahead and lubricate this tappet as well. It needs a little bit of grease on the bottom where it touches the top of the rocker to push down. Generally just a little bit of motor oil on the cylindrical portion of this tappet, just so it doesn't bind in the hole in the frame. Same way with the primer seating punch and spring. Again, you want a little bit of grease on the bottom of this. And you can go ahead and put a little bit of grease, if any lubricant at all, on the cylindrical portion at the bottom. The upper part does not need any lubrication at all. You don't need that near the primer.